sure it's push this button here and that'll activate the camera. Oh, hey, I see myself now. I'm okay. Must be activated now. Oh, good day, dog trotters. This is Jeff Whitney at the Dog Trot. I'm sitting in my, say, throne, my control center, outdoor control center that is. It's a nice, beautiful day, Sunday, July the 2nd. I'm bringing you my finds from yesterday at the flea market and my updates on how the week is gone. It's my daily, weekly show at Life at the Dog Trot. So, let me just rattle on here a bit. I've been asked to help participate in a young man's journey to the Nationals, and I don't know, I guess it's kind of an epiphany of how life is sometimes, but I got to thinking when I was taking a little head shower, which I like to do outdoors. I'll show you that. I've got a new work studio I'm building right now, and it's in the next wing over. And I'll show you later on today, but I want to get the auction here, well, not the auction, my finds here done. It was kind of an interesting two-step system that I did, and I wasn't really planning on it. I was just kind of planning on just having a casual day, but it ended up being a real nice day. And to one of my friends out there in YouTube land, happy birthday, Vernon. I know you say you're 60, but you only look 40. But anyways, off to the auction we go here. Now, I will switch the camera over, and I will start to explain my findings. A very strange one, but let me get an iced tea, and I'll be right back to you. So don't change that dial. I'll be right back. Folks, we're back. What you see in front of us, or in front of the screen here, are real pieces of wood. Now, I should know, and if I'm buffaloed on this, boy, it's a really good trick. These are branches, and I cannot find the seams in them. They have color sticks in them, like a hard artist Crayola, and they're chisel tip point on here. Now I'm gonna dig into this deeper and find out who made these things. But boy, I'm telling you what, it tickled me pink to find 12 of these different colors. Mind you, each one's a different color for artist sketching. Well, I used to dabble in some art myself, and so this was a good find. These were $1 a piece, and I ain't selling them. These are mine. These are my collection. I ain't selling them. So don't even ask me. But I will try to find out where we can get more. And that comes from one of our major pro collectors, Rick Mason. If you happen to run into him, you've run into a treat. Now he's somewhat nestled in over at Across the Tracks, but he's all over the place sometimes, but hard to get a hold of. But if you get a hold of him, hang on. And his girlfriend Beverly, she's also quite a collector too, if you can catch her booth. They got 2 booths over. Well, Rick's actually got 4 booths, or I'll call it 3.5, and then a multiple of scattered stuff around the store. But if you go to Across the Tracks, now there's some friendly people over there. The owners are Belinda and Mark. Both of them are just friendly as can be. And they'll guide you over to Rick's place or my little store over there, the Dogtrot. But make sure you bring a nice ice cold drink because it's a little bit hot there in that store. But they're working on it and getting some good ventilation in there. Anyways, that was a find over at Cross the Tracks at Rick's place. So that's definitely a keeper. This little tin in the back here, this comes from another, I call him the little collector. A little Dan, that's a collector man. He's an odd character, but a funny character too. Now, this is a old tin. I ain't gonna say how old it is, but it's got all the markings of made in England. It's got the government stamp on it. It was for tea, for holding tea. And you know how the English are with their tea. Oh, you have a spot of tea, you know. But it's well-made tin. If I had a free hand here, hang on. Let me get one of my assistants here to open up. Come here. Oh, there we go. See, look, it's got a sealed lid. It's not some cheesy tin made to look like an antique. It is an antique. It's got it's just a nice tin. Anyhow, good shape inside. No real rust spots. Very usable tin. So with that tin, I'm going to put these pencils in it for safekeeping. There we go. So I got pencils in the tin. I put the lid up here so I don't lose it. That was a good find. Both of those are not for sale. Now on to the next object, which I found this over at Miss Kathy's booth at Cross the Tracks. This is a not spun candlestick holder, but a casted candlestick holder from Columbus, Pennsylvania, which got the markings down here on the side, and I know you probably can't see it, but just, oh, here we go. There's the markings there. An unusual pair. I got a pair of them. These might be for sale, but you'll have to catch me to discuss it, because if I did sell these, I want to know that they're going to a nice home. But it is definitely a casted aluminum. I wouldn't touch them or polish them or anything, just leave them. They have a nice feel to them for stormy days or stormy nights. You need a candlestick holder. This will fit just right. But anyhow, I like those. So we'll move those over here. And I got those, I think at a pretty good price. But I'm not going to tell you. And let's see what we got under the wraps here. Oh, I always love getting stuff from Cross the Tracks. They always wrap their stuff so nice. It's an ashtray. Whoops. Let's see here. Get some of this trash out of the way. Stuff in the back. This is an artist ashtray. Now, I will tell you, I got this at a steal. $2, that's a steal. But it's a marked ashtray. It's numbered, number 54, hand decorated. It's gold with drippings of glass inside of it and then painted gold. Well, I mean, it's not gold, it's glass. And ashtrays are rare, but I'll tell you what. See that? That's an elegant ashtray. I like that ashtray. Is it for sale? No, not for sale. But I liked it. Oh, and here's another goodie wrapped up too. It's just like Christmas every day. Well, every week when I go to Cross the Track. Let's see here. This was a Rick Mason find. This is solid casting, so smooth and weight. It would make a good paperweight, a bottle sealer. It's got 3-ring rubber gaskets on it, a corkscrew for when you need it to open up a bottle of wine. I don't drink wine, but I got friends that do. It's got a bottle opener on the in cut there of the casting. Feels real nice. I forget what I paid for it, besides it's none of your business. But I might sell this, and then again I might not. But I'm going to keep this for a while and play with it. I like to keep my things and play with it. Oh, you remember that ashtray? Well, it's still here with me. Got my it's called a wax sock. You stuff paste wax in it, and you wax this. You just rub it in, put a little elbow grease into it, and it gives us nice polished sheen to my countertop I made a few weeks ago. Scrub brush I got last week. I don't want to keep going over things, but scrub brushes are a vital point of our American history, or my history. But anyways, those are inside. Oh, we had a party here too with cock and bull. Some people like it and some people don't. Cock and bull ginger beer. I found it to be, I think, one of the best ginger beers I've ever had. It was actually the first ginger beer I had. Now, on to our next find here. Just 1 second, let me just light my cigar. I found, now this was at Angie's yard sale. These are long, 3-pointed stainless steel. Looks to be a wood handle, but I think it's a composite plastic of some sort, but it has a nice feel to it. I haven't found any maker's markings on it. It came in the original Japanese box with the stamp Japanese stainless steel, which that was always a good, that's one thing the Japanese were really good at, is steel. As so the Chinese are cheap ass scoundrels. Not that I don't dislike them, but I don't really like them that much. Their quality of work is shit for the most part. But anyways, I got a full set of 6, and that was a steal. And it's just for sale? Hell no. And then I hid a secret message inside of here to remind me. This right here. Look it up on the internet. If you find what I'm looking for on it, email me. Look at it real close. There you go. We'll put that there. I always hide little messages in boxes so I don't forget where they are. And most of the time I forget them. Anyways, that's will be a working set. So, now, let's see here. Set that over there. Oh, this is a gift. And I'm not sure why it's battery powered. I think this turns. Oh, this little cylinder there turns battery powered and then turns the sculpture. Or it sets in that hole right there and turns the sculpture. I'm not sure, but it's cute. It's just an inexpensive piece of art that will amuse me for a long time. So anyhow, that was a gift from an Iranian friend. I guess she's Iranian. I don't really know. but she's always been real nice to me. She, in fact, sold me this chair here, which I was going to buy this, and she got it first, and her husband said he wanted to sell it, so she sold it to me, and I put it to good use. Anyways, we're gonna hang this right in here. Let's just put that over there. That's just a gift, though. It's not for sale. This is a tray, aluminum tray, handcrafted, and it's got markings on it. This was from Rick Mason, and that's not for sale. But it's got the markings on it, even though it was in a regular store. But it's got all the markings. I'm going to check these out. But what I liked about this and about odd collecting, look at this. Voila. Now we've just made art decor. Now what happy camper would want to have this in their place? So that concludes this segment of what Jeff found at the market this week. I have 2 more sections of it that I'll be going over with you that are sitting here underneath my lunch. And then I've got some more in the kitchen on the dining table. And don't forget, I have that new dress for Heather that I found. And I have a truck full of tabletops I'm going to do. But anyways, I'm going to stop now and take a little break, have a little lunch, and we'll be right back to you. This is Jeff Whitney at the Dogtrot, bringing you life at the Dogtrot on a Sunday afternoon. You do take care out there and make sure you have plenty of water. Don't get dehydrated. Folks, I'm back now. I just had a delicious second day meal from the Piggly Wiggly's Deli. And let me tell you something. I cleaned it up. I got bones in here. Now those go to my cats. And I got my second portion here. That goes to me. And my second part of my dinner. But let me just cover just a couple oddball things that I will definitely sell off. This is an interesting tray. Not something I'd keep. A very nice, brand new, laminated bamboo cutting board. Nice, but I don't need it. A Craftsman. Well, it's not a 12-inch. I don't know. Could be a 12-inch. I don't know. But anyways, it's made for putting a clock piece in and having a clock. Not for me. Then these are little things that I got for Grace for her birthday. Things to put her dirty clothes in. Looks like a bra, but it ain't. It's just for putting clothes in. Dirty clothes, because she's always throwing them around. And this is a kind of a give me shelf I found. This is all thin birch. It's made in the USA. Now the thin birch is made in Sweden. The true thin birch, or now Russia. But anyways, it's a very well done shelf, and it'll go handy on my wall over here, which you can see me in the mirror. So put that down, and let's walk into here. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Cookie jar. Yeah, made in China. It was cute, clean, I'll sell that. This is a present for Grace. Just painted locally. I'll sell, I mean, I'm not going to sell that. That's a gift. Working gloves. Another picture. And actually has her name on it. Ice cream. This is a very collectible pot. Clay tray, actually. It is, I got it upside down, so I'll turn it right side up. Or whatever. It's very good. Durable. I love cooking in that. So I'll put that here. And found 2 trays. These are aluminum. They look to be handmade, and they're hunting scenes. Hand spun. This is hand done, and it's signed. A little cleanup on that would be real nice. This is made by, well, anyways, I'll tell you the name when I see it. But both nice. I paid $2 a piece for. And the last of the inside stuff. This is an actual 100% rayon. Oh, it feels so soft. Rayon Chinese dress that I got for Heather. I'll have to slip it on her when she's not looking. But I think she'll look real good in it. And she's got a hat with a matching ponytail. Oh, I can't wait for her to be in that. So anyways, that's the segment 2. And we're coming into the third part, which should be soon. So I'll be right back to you. This is Jeff Whitney at the Dogtrot, bringing you the latest and the greatest from life at the Dogtrot on a Sunday afternoon.